Okay, I'm in Oakland City, Indiana. I just happened to be driving through, seeing it. It reminds me of an old Western movie set. But if you want to learn more about it, I'll be right back. Now it looks like a couple of these buildings caught fire. Over there's the Eagles. I'm a member, so I'm gonna go in there, grab a beer and just start talking to some people, see if I can find out a little bit more info. But there's a few buildings that just look like they were burnt. And looks like there used to be a building there and ripped off the side of it, put a park in. Oakland City was laid out and plated in 1856. It was likely named for the presence of oak trees. Almost looks like there used to be a mural on it. Speaking of murals. The Oakland City Post Office was established in 1860. Oakland City is the second largest city in Gibson County, Indiana, United States, after the city of Princeton. Now, I don't know if you've seen my video, interesting things I've seen so far in Indiana, but I did show a few murals. And the speed learner was asking if there was like a little barcode that you could scan and get information. I haven't seen that on any of them. But yeah, here's another one. No idea who the guy is, but he's in the National Baseball Hall of Fame, which I know the Baseball Hall of Fame somewhere in Indiana. I just haven't made it that far yet. It is the home of Oakland City University. The population is 2,429. Here's what looks to be a store, or used to be a store. Looks like they're just using it for storage right now. Pizza company. I don't see no hours. It just says please come back later. It almost has the feeling of a ghost town. I mean, it just looks like it's right off a movie set, you know, an old Western movie set. Oakland Fire Station. Now, that's definitely a new building. Some kind of shop. A church. Let's go ahead and walk across the street here. Corn and Calvin Funeral Home. Interesting name. Some notable people to mention are Gil Hodges, Brooklyn Dodgers. First baseman, attended college at the Oakland City College. Ed Roush, Cincinnati Reds. Outfielder in the Baseball Hall of Fame, was actually born in Oakland City. This place is for sale by owner. Jeremy Spencer, yeah, that Jeremy Spencer, the drummer from Five Finger Death Punch, was actually born in Oakland City. Kind of looks like a Goodwill shop or something. I'm not sure what it is. Nice piece of furniture there. An old Coke machine. The kind that used to take glass bottles. I haven't seen one of these since I was probably about 10 years old or so. Bounce House Rentals. Oh, Bounce House. Oh, yeah, the kids play on. Old Tom Shop. Antiques and more. I think this place is closed too. Hours will vary during warmer months. I'd like to go in here. It's funny. I mean, it's a nice kind of funny. You look, and this stuff's just left outside. You know, nobody's stealing stuff. Oakland City Eye Care. Scott's second time around. This place is for sale. This looks like it used to be a restaurant or something. Let's cross the street again. Okay, this one's kind of funny to me, but we all know how I have a weird sense of humor. Okay, doggy hotel and daycare, pet grooming. And right next door is the Ultimate Look. I'm guessing it's a barber shop, hair salon. And right beside the pet place is No Pets Allowed. Can't really see in there too well. Looks like there used to be a building in between here. Tanning beds for sale. Guess this is a tanning salon. Okay, it looks like somebody was building a building and just stopped right in here. I'm sure they designed it like that. I can tell it's two separate buildings. I just find it kind of strange looking. It looks like the one half is burnt and the other half survived. But I don't think there's anything in there either. Now that there looks like a bank. It says ATM open. And it's available, so I'm guessing the bank's for sale. They just have an ATM back there. Not sure what this building is over here. Okay, this over here is a Masonic temple. I don't know if you're familiar with the Freemasons, but it's basically one of their buildings. A legendary brotherhood. Proud to be a Freemason. You can be too. Indiana Freemason. I've seen like outside Masonic lodges, but it said Masonic temple, so I guess there's a difference. I've never seen a Freemason building this large. So sorry. I mean, it looks like the houses are being pretty well maintained. Over there's I guess a union hall. Not sure what this is down here. It says welcome. Okay, right there's the public library. That's what that is. That's actually a pretty decent sized library for a little area like this. Okay, let's go ahead, take a closer look at the bank. This location is closing day of 2018, so it's been closed almost 2 years now. Building's still in pretty good shape. And look at the back of that building. Just like I said, it reminds me of an old-time Western movie set. Some kind of statue over there. We'll go over there and take a look at that real fast. Now, I noticed, not just in Oakland City, but other towns in this area of Indiana, people have different means of transportation than I'm used to seeing. Like a golf cart here. I seen a three-wheeler out in front of a drinking establishment. A lot of mopeds, a lot of small mopeds, 50cc's, four-wheelers. Okay, this right here is an American Legion. And apparently they're open to the public certain days and certain times. I'm not sure if they're open now or not, the way it looks. But it looks like a Civil War statue. Now I remember seeing, I'm gonna call these guns, I'm probably calling them wrong. Guns like these in movies before. Okay, I'm guessing they're off a battleship. Because right here is a little monument. Has a jet on it. A helicopter. Dedicated to those who have served to preserve our freedom. It has different emblems. And a naval ship. The gunner would set up here. He would go there. And I'm guessing somehow he fired the guns. He might even use that lever back there. I really don't know much about it. Then you got the statue here. And it doesn't say if it's a north or... Now, it looks like it might be Confederate. I'm not real sure. But see, like statues like these, people are getting mad over because they say symbolize racism because they're from the Confederacy. Like statues like these, I hope people leave alone. It's on private property. It goes with everything that's on display here. And like it says on the back of that stone, least we forget. Now, I think I've seen the City Hall somewhere. I'm going to try to find that again, take a closer look at that. Okay, here's City Hall. I'm assuming the 1911 is for when the building was built. It could be even from when the town was established. I guess this is where you pay your fines or whatever. I hear a train coming. Okay, everybody, I'm leaving the Eagles now. It's a very cool, old-looking Eagles. Remind me of an old saloon. People in there are extremely friendly. I mean, extremely. I felt right at home. You know, it was kind of weird. I mean, as soon as you walked in, they made you feel right at home. There was a bartender in there by the name of Sky. I asked her if she was Native American. She goes, no. My mom likes soap operas, and that was a soap opera character. I don't watch soap operas, so I don't know. But what I found out about the town was it used to be an old coal mining town, kind of like Allentown, PA, or Bedford, PA. And the buildings behind me, what happened was, I didn't know if there was a big fight rolled through, but with it being a coal mining town, the buildings burnt down. And basically people just lost interest in them and just didn't rebuild them. And their economy is kind of went downhill, but thankfully they're close to other big cities. Well, to me, like Oakland City, to me it's just a small town. When they say city around here, I just kind of chuckle thinking about Baltimore and DC. But that's what happened. It was just a coal mining town. The coal mines shut down. And if you're in the area and you're an Eagles member, make sure you check them out, okay? Tell Sky I said hi. Be nice to her. She's a real cool girl. She was very entertaining. I mean, the people around here are very friendly. I mean, I'm going to call this a dying town, a distressed town. But the people are still outgoing, friendly, talkative. You know, make you feel right at home. Okay, enough with my rambling. Hit that subscribe button, one of these corners. And as always, thank you for watching.